Hey guys, how are you? In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me. It's not gonna be like anything elaborate or anything, but I've got to get ready for my day. So I figured I would sit down and film a video because I haven't been filming like a shit ton lately, but you know, get a video in while I can. So yeah, I've already done my eyebrows, my moisturizer and whatnot, and I've primed my eyelids with concealer, so let's just go ahead and get started. So for my eyes today, I'm just going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I haven't had this for very long, but it's my go-to whenever I feel like overwhelmed by my eyeshadow palettes and I don't know what to pick, so I just go to this when I'm feeling lost. And it's a really good palette. As far as her new palettes, I have not tried them yet. I've gone to Ulta and I've swatched them, and the swatches scared me. I was like, oh no. And I was really sad about it because I was so excited. Like, those were the most beautiful palettes I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, I need those. I'm dropping $50 like immediately. And then the reviews came out and I was so sad. And I like Jaclyn. I like Jaclyn a lot. I really don't think that it was her fault. I don't have much of an opinion because I don't really know what all goes in with that, but I still like Jaclyn. Those palettes were just terrible. So, but this palette is really good. So today I'm getting ready. My friend is coming over. My best friend in the world is coming over, and we are gonna film a story time video. Get ready. It's gonna be good. I'm super excited about it. I really don't know what I'm doing on my eyes. I'm just like grabbing colors right now. And I'm sorry if this mirror ends up being in your face. I don't know how else to do my eyeshadow. I don't have like a giant mirror in front of me. I'm literally sitting right in front of the window. So if my face gets washed out, that's why. But like I said, the makeup's not too important in this video. It's fall. It's October 3rd and it's fall. But the weather here is still like 80-90 degrees, and that upsets me. I want to live somewhere where there's like actual seasons and not just variations of how hot it is. And sometimes we'll get fall and sometimes it'll just go straight into winter. But if we do get fall, it's just like 3 weeks max. Like, it's never anything elaborate. And that upsets me because I love fall. I used to not, but the older I've gotten, I've just become more and more obsessed with the season. I'm pretty sure it's my favorite season now. When I was younger, I used to love the summertime. That was my absolute favorite because it was hot outside. I loved the heat of the sun. I loved being able to not wear as many clothes. Not in like a hoe way, but you know what I mean. But as I'm getting older, I don't know, my body temperature is changing, and good lord, I'm not old enough to get hot flashes, but I really feel like I have them sometimes, you know? Like, the heat is just too much here. And I still hate like freezing weather. I'm not a fan of snow. I think snow is pretty to look at, but I'm really not a fan. I like the in-between. I think this is gonna be a messy look today. I forgot about this brush. I haven't used this one at all yet. This is in the BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights collection. I've used a few of them. They're pretty good. I've never used any other BH brushes, but they're pretty good. I've been really wanting to do some fall makeup. Like, just go all out and do like the fall glam and stuff. Like, I'm ready for the makeup, you know? So not a lot of people know this, but I have been going through some serious life changes recently. And I'm not really ready to talk about it. I won't be ready to talk about it for a while, but it's drastically changing my life as we speak. And I'm ready for it. I'm really ready to see how I grow as a person, and I don't know. I'm just ready to love myself. I don't know, I have pretty severe anxiety and depression, but I go through like huge waves of it, and I've been pretty depressed. Like, I don't know, I was starting to feel happy, like a happy that I haven't felt in a while, and then all of a sudden it was like bam, I'm like insanely depressed. So that's where I've been at recently, and I feel like I need to do a video on my anxiety and depression and like how I cope with it and stuff. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, because it's like a daily struggle for me. And today I feel okay. I don't feel amazing. I don't feel terrible. I woke up with like extreme anxiety. Do you ever just wake up and you feel like panicked and like my hands were shaking? I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know where it comes from. It just comes. I'm almost done with my eyes. I'm not gonna make this a super elaborate thing. I'm just gonna take one of the gold shades and ooh, pop it right here. Oh yeah, even though my friend that I said we were hanging out, that I was hanging out with later today, even though she is my best friend, we haven't really hung out in forever. We've been hanging out the last few days, but she struggles with a lot of depression too, so we go through really long periods of time without seeing each other. And this time we're like, we're gonna stop doing that so we can try to work on our depression together, because it's just not working, you know? Sometimes you just don't know if you have any more options. Like, I've been to the doctor, I've gotten the medication a few times, but the medication never seems to work with me. Sometimes I feel like it does, but then it just hits me out of nowhere and I know it's not really working. So I'm not taking medication at the moment. But yeah, for the most part, because I've been depressed for so long, I've shut everybody out of my life. I don't really talk to anybody, but I'm trying to break that within myself, because I know it helps a lot to have people around. And my thing is trust issues, but I've really got to try to work past that. And I know that there's a lot of people that does struggle with depression and anxiety and stuff. And anybody that sees this, that is struggling, that wants somebody to talk to, I have my email down below if you don't want to like write in the comments about it. If you do want to leave a comment, yeah, fine, do that. I'll comment back. But if you want to talk privately, feel free to email me and I'll give you my number and we can text or whatever. Because I know it sucks when you feel like if you reach out to somebody, you're gonna get judged or they're not gonna understand. This is really not the best eye look, but I'm trying to get ready kind of fast because my camera dies kind of fast. I know I keep jumping back and forth, but also because I'm hanging out with my friend, we've been like bouncing video ideas off of each other. She doesn't have a channel, but she really wants to start one, and so I'm gonna help her kind of get started with that, even though I'm not I'm not the best qualified, but I'm gonna help her because she's the only person, or I'm the only person she knows that does this kind of thing. Nobody does YouTube around here. We live in the middle of nowhere, South Carolina. But yeah, because we're hanging out recently, we are coming up with a lot of video ideas. So I'm really excited about the content that is to come. I swear nobody talks to me until I start filming a video, and then when I start filming, it's like the universe is like, message Lindsay, and everybody messages me when I start filming. Alright, let me do a little brow bone highlight, clean this up, and I'll start on my face. Okay, I'm back. I finished up my eyes and I put on my foundation, concealer, and powder. I was gonna do that on camera, but then I didn't. I just stamped a little bit of dark eyeshadow as a liner to finish up the eyes, and I added a brow bone highlight and some mascara. And for my face, I used a combination of two primers. I used this Revlon Photoready Perfecting Primer, you know, to fill in my pores. And then I used the Flower Beauty Hydrating Primer like all over my face. And for foundation, this is a foundation that I absolutely thought I hated. I tried it one time like a while back and I absolutely hated it. I didn't like the way it sat on my skin. And then I've seen a lot of people talk about it recently. It's the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. But that's why I think first impressions are not realistic, because things work different for you at different times, and especially for me with like the seasons changing and stuff. When I mean, I know it's still hot here, but it is getting a little cooler in the morning times, and every time the weather changes, my skin changes. So I thought, why not? I'll give it another chance. And I was seriously like blown away, because there's been so many people that have loved that foundation, and I was confused because I hated it so much. And I tried it out today and I was like, wow, like I really like this foundation. And then for the concealer, where is it at? I use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I am in the shade C1. Love it. Love that concealer. It's awesome. I set my face down with the NYC Smooth Skin Powder. It's probably my most favorite loose setting powder. And now I'm just gonna bronze my face. Crap, I gotta get my brushes. I left them in the other room. BRB. Okay, so I'm just gonna be bronzing with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. It's pretty much all I've been bronzing with lately. I need to do a video on my recent favorites because I have a lot of new favorites. I mean, I should. I haven't really posted that much in a while, so I definitely should have some favorites. And I do. But I freaking love this bronzer so much. It is like the fastest blend that I've ever blended. I'm going to bronze down my neck a little bit. This foundation was a good skin match for me, but I am honestly so pale it's kind of scary. It's like blinding. And plus a good quick boob contour tip. I did that video on how I contour my boobs, and I still do that when I want to do like a really precise job and have it last longer. But when I'm just wanting my shape to pop a little bit, I just add some bronzer in like the boob shape, you know what I mean? So for blush, I think I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted in the shade Just Curious. My go-to for these blushes is usually Bashful. I really love Bashful, but I think for this look today, I'm feeling Just Curious. I'm sorry I don't have much more to talk about. I'm probably the most boring person you could ever meet. I mean, I'm a Virgo. What do you expect? I am a Virgo sun in a Libra moon. I'm supposed to get along great with Capricorns and Tauruses. I'm supposed to get along really great with Tauruses, but honestly, I don't think I've ever met a Taurus in my life. I would like to, because I'm really interested. I really like astrology and the horoscopes and stuff like that, but not like the daily horoscopes, those are dumb. But I've done a lot of research, and I don't know, I just got really into it, and I've definitely seen a lot of truth behind it. The daily horoscopes is just like very general, like it could be anybody, but you really go by your moon sign, and you go on Google and type in, and it gives you that chart, and you're able to type in your birth time and your birthplace and your region and all that, and it gives you your moon sign. And that's really, like, you're supposed to be more true to your moon sign. You're definitely your sun sign, but your like genuine true personality within is supposed to be more relatable to your moon sign. Okay, for highlight, I have been absolutely freaking loving this Pinktastic from e.l.f. It's a baked highlighter, and I've had this forever, and I have so many highlighters in my drawer. I usually, like, e.l.f. highlighters are good. Like, if you scrape that top layer off, since they're baked, if you don't scrape the layer off, you're not gonna get anything. But once you scrape that top layer off, it's the most beautiful highlight. And I was overlooking these in my drawer for so long because, I don't know, I got so many other highlights, but I got a hair at my butt to try these the other day, and I have not put it down since. Like, it's so good. Where is my highlighting brush? Where is it? I lose literally everything. I can't keep up with anything. It was in my eyeshadow cup. I'm not sure how this is going to translate on camera, because for the most part, the camera has a very hard time translating like the beauty of a highlight, you know? But trust me when I say it is so beautiful. You're not gonna lose your vision from how blonde it is, but it's a lot more than natural highlight, and I think that's so pretty. I really like in between. I'm not too big on like the natural highlights. I have some, and I like to use those all over my face sometimes, but for the most part I like an in-between highlight, not something that's not gonna knock you over. I like those, especially for certain looks, but you see how pretty that is? That's gorgeous. I don't know what it is about highlight and shine, but it just makes everybody feel a type of way. I need to go back and finish underneath my eyes real quick. Oh yeah, so if you've seen my past if you've seen my past vlogs, you would know that we have baby kittens. We have like 4 of them, and they were so tiny, and now they're still tiny, but they are everywhere. They've definitely gotten to the point where they are running all over the house, destroying everything. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. This is the thing that's coming in the BoxyCharm. It's like, I don't know if you can see it, the camera's probably not gonna focus well, but it is a Pure Cosmetics Midnight Masquerade face palette, and it looks beautiful. I don't own anything from Pure Cosmetics, so I'm super excited to try that. Are you guys interested in BoxyCharm videos? Are those like too oversaturated on YouTube, or would you want to see something like that from me? All feedback is appreciated. But anyway, about the kittens, yeah. There's a white one, there's an orange one, there's a black one, but it has like leopard print-ish on it. And then there's it's like a speckled one. It's white with brown and black different spots all over it. It looks just like her mama. They are driving me up the wall. I'm not a cat person. I think cats are adorable and they can be super sweet, but in general I much prefer dogs. Like, I do like cats, they can be sweet, but in general I'm very much a dog person. Oh yeah, my friend that I'm gonna be doing the videos with, that I'm hanging out with today, her name is Mary, and she said there's a drag show here, you know, like not the Brayson drag show, but the actual like drag fashion show, and I had no idea that we had those around here. And she said they're super cheap to get into, at least here, and I'm super excited to go to my first one. I don't know when we're going, but I'm like super stoked about it. I've never been to something like that, and yes, I'm ready for new experiences. I do look super washed out. This sun is not doing me any justice. I promise the makeup is a lot more vibrant in person. Okay, so I finished up my mascara and I added a little inner corner highlight. I don't know what it is, but I always forget the inner corner highlight. There's sometimes where I'll just be done completely with my makeup, walk out the door, and I'll realize I forgot it. And I don't know why, but out of all the things, that's the one thing that I will forget like 90% of the time. I'm gonna set my face with the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal setting spray. I don't remember if I've talked about this before or not, but this is my favorite spray at the drugstore, period. It is the finest mist. It really helps your makeup last longer throughout the day. This one is the hydrating one, and it's like legitly hydrating, but the mist is what sells me. I don't care how it performs. If the mist is that good, it's incredible. Like, Flower Beauty, hell yeah. Like, you rock that shit. So all that's left is my lips, and I'm gonna do a combination. I'm gonna put Wet n Wild Mochalicious on, and then I'm gonna mix it with the ColourPop Lippy Stick and Aquarius. I've never done this combination before, but I want to try. I really should have lined my lips because this Wet n Wild one is like rounded, so it's really hard to get precise, but a lot of the times I don't like to line my lips. It's just an extra step for me. It helps with liquid lips and glosses and stuff, but for the most part I don't really like to. Let me try to get closer so you can at least see what I'm doing. Ooh, has anybody seen the new trailers for the, new trailer for the Halloween, the Michael Myers, the new one that's coming out? So excited for it. There's a fly and it's bothering me. I'm so excited. so excited. I love scary movies. I love Michael Myers movies. Like I'm beyond excited, and the trailers for this just like has me pumped. It looks like it's just gonna be a killer movie. I'm excited. Killer, ha, no pun intended. Okay, wow. I think I'm really liking my makeup today. And I've already straightened my hair. Look at me not being lazy. Look at me. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Even though I'm pretty sure I've been washed out the whole time, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. If you have any ideas or anything you want to see from me, please leave it in the comments below, because I'm pretty much down for anything. I'm very open-minded at this point, and I'm excited to try new things. So just let me know in the comments below. Before you go, don't go yet, before you go, if you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. If you haven't yet subscribed, girl, subscribe, because there's going to be a lot of exciting videos to come. Go ahead and hit that notification bell, because you'll get notified every time I upload a video. I'm gonna try to upload something every week, maybe multiple times a week, who knows. I'm definitely in a crazy place right now, but I am working towards a routine and a schedule. So eventually there will be a constant video upload, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys updated. But if you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your patience with me, and I love you so much for coming back. And if you haven't subscribed already, girl, subscribe. You're gonna want to come back and watch me stumble through life. Ooh, you know what? You know what? I want a little shoulder highlight real quick before we go. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm done. I gotta go. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you with my whole heart, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Knew I was a man by the age of 6. I ain't like babysit, but that was years later on some crazy shit. I'm the light skin, keep sweat.
Okay, okay. What the fuck is it? Ah. Okay. I'm not sure how this is gonna pick on camera. I'm not sure. So that's pretty much it for my face. I need to go back up, which is fine because I'm a Virgo. Like, I like cats. Like, I'm not, fuck cats, you know.